What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Panda here, and today we have a fun video. As you can see, our little portal here is shining blue, which means we have a summon event, boosted summons for another 2 days and 13 hours. And we have a 2x Ancients going on, which means that this typical chance is bumped up to 83% for rare, 16% for epic, and a 1% legendary chance. It's not that crazy, but epics are always a good thing, and there are a lot of epics in the game that I don't currently have. And of course, we also have where obviously, as you can see, we only have one ancient shard. This is the referral account, so nothing crazy on this account, but I figure we've got the shard. Let's go ahead and pull the shard and kind of see if we can get lucky. But let's see what we can get. I think for this alt account, let's talk about some of the stuff that we'd like to see. So I'm only really going to be talking about epics here. There's nothing really in this faction that I would want that we can pull from shards. Here, a Royal Guard could be really good. A Vergis could be really good. I mean, there's a lot of epics in this faction that would be, or in this game, that would be really beneficial. Picking up a Deacon, picking up a Phoenix, a Mordecai, an Anchorite. There's a lot of champions in here that would be really super beneficial. That would be helpful for, a new game account. I'm not sure if there's any right off the bat that I'm thinking that would be, super good. I think maybe picking up a Taragi could be super helpful, just to kind of help solidify that clan boss team that we already have kind of started. A Geo would probably be amazing for this account, but there's too many epics to go over, so let's just dive in. We only have the one shard. Odds are we just pull a rare, but let's see what we can do. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Here we go. Oh. Hey. That is an amazing pull for several reasons. One, great poisoner. We've got this guy here that puts a heal reduction and 2 poisons on the target, which is amazing. And a decreased defense and a decreased attack on her A2. And this one actually explodes poisons, which is really awesome. And then here we have a decreased defense. Or decreased damage, I'm sorry, if they're under heal reduction. That's actually an amazing pull. This was one of the first pulls on my main account. That is going to be amazing. That is going to be, for sure, our 5th champion on our clan boss team. You can see here we've already got Kale, Ultimate Death Knight, Aethar, Farak the Fat, and now we can go ahead and throw on Venom Mage in place of the Diabolus that we've been using. That is an amazing pull. Whoever gets this account, you guys are set. You can see here that I've actually been focusing on leveling up some food as well, so that I can have you guys ready to go for clan boss with a maybe 2 or even 3 6 stars. We're kind of dependent. So I'm doing a little bit of extra work since we are going to be giving this account away, but that is an amazing pull. Let's see if the main accounts pulls are just as good. I don't know if they're going to be, but let's swap over there. Here we go. We are on the main account here now. We have a couple extra ancients, nothing crazy. I think for here there's a couple champions that I am really looking for. Really, any good epic from the Banner Lords I think is gonna be very helpful. Stag Knight in particular, because I am kind of stuck there on Faction War, so picking up a Stag Knight would be great. I don't have a Royal Guard yet. Royal Guard would be amazing from High Elves. Sacred Order, there's nothing really here that's amazing. I would say a Mordecai or a Deacon would be pretty beneficial, but nothing crazy. From the faction here, a Farak the Fat would be amazing, but not really anything crazy. I've got most of the Ogren tribe. I guess a Skull Crusher maybe. I don't really know if I'm going to build a Skull Crusher now, so not really anything crazy there. Nothing from here that I'm really interested in at the moment. Let's go to Skinwalkers. Of course, I always have to say I want to get this guy here just because he's kind of like a little bit of a panda. It's not really. I want a panda champion, but nothing really here that's, I think, amazing. I think maybe Hoferes is good for Faction Wars. Steel Skull is good for Faction Wars, but nothing crazy. Orcs, we've got almost all the orcs here. A Vrask would be amazing if we could pick that up. Demon Spawn, we're pretty set for most of Demon Spawn. The two that I really, really want from Demon Spawn would be Allure and Magnar. Allure would make my Fire Knight team just so much better. Achak, I guess, could be helpful as well for maybe a Spider, but we're in a pretty good spot for Spider, so I don't really think I need that. Over here, Vogoth. I really want this Vogoth. That would be an amazing pull. Dark Elves. Nothing crazy from Dark Elves that, you know, we can pull. I've got most of the stuff that I super care about. Of course, Dark Kale, but I don't think you can pull Dark Kale, so nothing there. For here, a Doom Priest would be amazing. A Rector Drath would be amazing. Sepulture Sentinel is pretty decent from what I've heard. Thylesia is pretty decent from what I've heard. Then we go down here to Dwarfs. I would never be mad about pulling another Geo. I did just pull my second one. I haven't built him yet, so I'm not like, oh, I need him, but definitely what could be helpful. I believe Melga is another champion that would be super helpful. Fieldja would be super helpful for Faction Wars. And then we move on to Shadowkin, and Shadowkin, nothing crazy that I'm looking for here. A Taragi could be helpful. Picking up a Tomo could be helpful. We are going to be fusing two of them, so I don't really need it, but could be helpful. But that's pretty much it. And then, of course, we always have our legendaries, but epics is really what we're focusing on here because we don't have too many. And if we go ahead and pull up this here, you'll see that I actually just recently pulled a legendary Raf Matab, so we're not hitting that pity anytime soon, but it is a 2 times, so let's see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and do 6 singles, and then we'll do one final 10 pull. Hopefully we can get something good. There's a Gladiator. We also have a Champion Chase going on right now, so there is that. So we're getting some points for Champion Chase. We're not going super... Oh, first epic. Okay, Gerhard the Stone. As far as I know, he's not that great, but he is a Bannerlord. Yeah, he's got this stun chance. He's got a increased crit rate and crit damage buff on himself, and will ignore 50% defense. Okay. And he's immune to debuffs. So, but it's an epic I didn't have, so it's a new one. Can't complain. And it's a Bannerlord, so even if I don't use him anything crazy, I can level him up to 40 and do a little more damage in Faction Wars. We do have Ursala for Faction Wars, so that's great. Tiger Soul. Let's see, we got one more here, and then we'll do a 10 pull. No epic there. All right, so that is 6 of our 10. Here we go, last pull. Come on, RG. Come on, give me a good epic. Hatchet Slinger, Ogre Jailer, Siegebreaker. Oh no. Ugh, and a rare tax. Man, that hurts. That hurts. We pulled a 1 epic from 16 Ancient Shards. It's kind of unfortunate. But it does kind of check out. I mean, not really, but kind of. 16% chance. So it's kind of to be expected, I guess. You know, you're looking at roughly 1.6 epics from every 10, right? You'd think we would have pulled at least 2, but we can't really complain. But yeah, I mean, we have two sacreds here that we're saving, but can't really complain. We did get an epic, and then we're gonna come down here, and I think that's Champion Chase tournament. We're not doing anything crazy. We might, pull up to like this 1550. Just to get this pull here, but we're not going too crazy on here because we already have our 8 protectors. I think they're protectors. What are they called? I don't even remember. Prosecutors, I'm sorry. We already have these 8 ready to go, but we are going to go ahead and use some of our stuff that we've talked about. So you see here that we've got these guys here. This is going to give me some points for that Champion Chase tournament. We'll go ahead and fuse this epic up. There's our Tomo, 250 points. And then again, there's 2, 3, and 4. There is our second Tomo fused. This is going to be another 250 tournament points. So there's 500 points right there, and we've got our 2 Tomos fused. We can go ahead and go to Faction Guardians, and we can stick those bad boys in there. Boom, there we go. And we can go ahead and start building one of them as well. But that gives us another 500 points right there for Champion Trace. So definitely make sure you're sticking on top of that. And we'll probably pull a couple things. I think we're going to go ahead and pull Arbiter. Let's go ahead and pull our Arbiter. We've been specifically saving that. So there's 650 points right there. And that will bump us up to where we wanted to be. So there we go. We'll go ahead and we'll save these other fragment summons because they're not crazily important right now. We've got Mighty Uko, Drexthar, Jamarsa, Yannika's almost done. But we're going to save all of these for now. And then, of course, we also have our Tanix Hate Flower in here. We can save that for another 85 days. But while we're here, let's do it. We'll go ahead and pull some of these Soulstone summons. This is kind of what I'm looking for. It's mainly Clan Boss Champs, but let's see if we get lucky here. Maybe we'll get the Legendary in this one. Let's see what we get. It's just a rare. Is it a good rare? No, it's not a good rare. But guys, that's it. That's going to be it for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Hopefully we'll get even better luck in the next pull. We're going to be saving that up. I'm excited to build this Arbiter. It's going to be really fun. I'm also excited to build these Tomos. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.